Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aki if you're new, and for those who's been watching, thank you so much for coming back. Today I wanted to start another growing from the seed series since I killed my liftoffs, but my Stephania erecta and the succulent, the purple, what are they called? The purple something. The succulent that was growing, the lavender succulent, I guess, is still growing. They're still alive. I need to do an update, I guess, but we want to start another growing from the seed episodes because my friend gave me some seeds and I would like to try growing them. Actually, I've already tried 3 of them. I was pretty skeptical about growing this plants because I didn't think it was gonna grow, but it's doing pretty well. So I thought, why not make a video about this. So I have some, these are pretty big seeds, but they're Mini Lotus. You know the lotus flower, right? They're beautiful, but they're the mini version. And my friend gave me some of the seeds, so I'm going to try these. Well, actually I wanted to try something different from last time, the batch I'm growing. So I'm gonna try with 3, but normally when you try to germinate these seeds, I hope I didn't damage anything. Normally when you try to germinate these seeds, because the outer coating is very thick and hard, you're supposed to either grab a sandpaper or I guess you could also use a hammer. If you use a sandpaper, so the pointy top, I don't know if you can, the pointy top is where the sprouts, so you do not touch it. So you need to sand the bottom part. This is the bottom part. It has a tiny hole, like little circle, you could tell. So you need to sand the bottom until you see the inside. There's like a white seed. But since it's really hard, I tried it with my sandpaper at home, but it was like too hard and I couldn't. And then I tried the knife, but it ended up like I didn't want to damage my husband's knives, so I did 3 of them and managed to cut it, but it was really hard. But then to germinate it, you have to have it in the water for a few days. So I thought, why not just let it just be in the water one day, and then because next day it's gonna be soft. So this is just the warm water, and then I'm gonna add 1 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide. This is to keep from any bacterial to grow in the water. So just a little drop. 1 milliliter is little bit. So to keep this water clean, and place this in the brightest window. Yeah. Liam,
how you open the door?
Why are you being so mean?
That's a video.
I know, but Wes wanted to go inside too, so why'd you close the door?
Get him out of here. Both of you get out.
Yeah, my everyday. Anyway, so you just want to place the seeds in the brightest window. If you have a south facing window, that's the best. Mine is southeast facing, and it's doing very well, so I'm gonna put this on that window. And then the next day I will show you. I believe the outer coat is gonna get soft, so I'll be able to peel it. So don't do that. Liam, when you're done with that bubble gum, you have to throw away, okay? Don't swallow it. So yeah, the next day I'm gonna show you again that it's gonna get softer, so I'll be able to peel the outer coat. So I'll come back tomorrow. So this is the second day and the seeds are still like this, so let's see. gonna see if I could peel it. Actually, it's not. It's still hard. I'm gonna take a knife. Cut it. Oh, it's still hard. Okay, so I thought if I had it in the water for one day, the outer coat would get soft enough that I could peel it, but I couldn't. So I'm gonna use a knife and cut the bottom part. So here we go. Okay, so it came off like this. I'm gonna put it back in the jar like this. So it's a lot harder than I expected. I thought the outer coat would get softer if I had it in the water for a day, but it didn't. So you really need to open it. So for me, I used a knife and a little, what do you call this? Not scissor, but like stem cutter. And I heard that you could also use a hammer, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna like smash my finger. So I'm just gonna put it back in water again with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and wait until tomorrow. Hi guys, so this is second day after I end up chopping the end. Yeah, mommy's filming, can you wait? So let's see. Hug, okay. Hug. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot softer now that I can just peel it off. No, Liam. Mommy will do it because I don't want you to damage the top. So they peel off very easy.
I'm gonna touch it.
Like this.
I'm gonna touch it.
No, I don't want you to touch it because if you have germ on your hand, I'm sure it does, it's gonna kill the seed. So it peels off really easy. So I'm gonna peel it like this. No, Liam. Here you go. So this is the last one, and I'm gonna put it back in water with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. And according to YouTube, ideally if I could get it to like white, it would be like faster to germinate. So I'm gonna put it again on the sunniest spot. It's the next day, and I'm gonna peel one more time. Just strain the water. Oops. Let me show you. So you can see the white part. So I'm just gonna take the rest of the skin off because it's so soft now. They're easy to peel off. So I didn't take the whole thing because it's not that easy as I thought. But anyway, as you can see this is third day, but you can see sprouting already happening. I don't know, it's too hard to see, but I can see a little bit of sprout coming out. So I'm gonna put this back, and the next one. So I'm gonna put it back in water with 1 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide. And if you're wondering why I add hydrogen peroxide, one is to keep the bacteria to spread, and also hydrogen peroxide helps oxygenate. Is it oxygenate? Like help water have more oxygen, so the seed could get more oxygen. Like when you put hydrogen peroxide in the water, you can see the bubbles forming inside. So it helps the seed to absorb more oxygen, and it helps them germinate quicker, I guess, and it helps them to germinate actually. Okay, this one's, I can't really peel this. So I'm gonna put water back in and then add 1 milliliter of hydrogen peroxide and put it on the brightest window again. Hi guys. So this is like, I'm filming this like in a different order, but anyway, let me show you. This is my lotus after 2 weeks, mini lotus after 2 weeks. As you can see, it's got some leaves on the top floating, you know, like the one you see in the pond, and then the seeds are growing like roots, and it's doing very well. I was so surprised that this is growing in my little jar. So this is, yeah, after 2 weeks. So like until this the seeds started sprouted, about like 5 days, I change water daily, and now I do it like once in 2 days daily, and also added hydrogen peroxide to keep it clean. Well, that's what I found from like all the YouTube. Like I found like bits and bits from all the YouTube that had how to germinate mini lotus. But so I added hydrogen peroxide until like it started sprouted. After like 2 days I stopped, and now I just change water once in 2 days, and keep it in the brightest brightest place in the house. And now since the the roots are growing, and then the leaves are floating on the surface, I like to for like all the YouTube I saw, they recommend putting a little clay, like clay mud, to like bury the seeds in the clay. But I don't have clay, and I don't really want you know, like muddy clay in here, so I'm gonna experiment with leca balls. So I'm just gonna bury it in the leca ball, and then like bury, you know, pretend that leca balls are the clays. And I know some leca balls float, so I'm just gonna have to find a way to keep them down. Maybe I could put some stones on top to cover it from the seeds to float up. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna empty this water since my kitchen's really dirty right now. To show you, I'm just gonna dump this water in my monstera pot. So hold on, it needs water anyway, so I'm just gonna dump it in here. So the water's dumped, and I have new water here as well. So I'm gonna take these seeds. So I have 3 of them in here. Careful. I would be so thrilled if I could get this flower, if I could get this plant to bloom. But I'm so excited that they're, you know, growing like a plant. I didn't think it was gonna grow like a plant. So okay, so here are the seeds. I think they're still like growing more shoots on this side, trying to grow more leaves. They're like kind of facing everywhere. So I'm going to try to, okay, really doing it well. I'm gonna put the seed in here and then pour leca on top. just like, not exactly, but kind of like semi-hydro. Oops. I don't know. Some of the lecas do float. So it's like this. And I'm gonna put this back in here. I might need a bigger jar. So it's like this. And then just gonna pour water back in here. Need to do it gently. Oops. Oh, there's one floating up. Okay, it's okay. As long as the rest of the ball stays in, then it's okay. And then I'm gonna give some liquid fertilizer, just as like the same as what I use for my semi-hydro, to supplement what I'm guessing what they get from the clay. Okay, I might need to get a bigger jar. I'm gonna go to thrift store tomorrow and get a taller jar. But this is what it looks like. That's okay for now. Let me show you in the better angle. Here we go. This is what it looks like right now. That's actually nice. I really like how it looks. Okay, so this is 2 weeks, so I'll have another update when I see something different. Hi, so this is next day, since next day from the when I put this, what do you call it, the seeds in a little pot. And I was gonna leave it like this for a while, but then I went thrifting and of course and found this big bowl. I found it for $12.99, and I think this is like probably 4 liters. It looks huge, but it was a great find. So I'm gonna put this guys in here because I'm sure they do better in a bigger. Because this looks a little too small. So doesn't this look better? I love it. So it's gonna stay in here for
Hold on.
I guess it's a permanent bowl for now.
Wes, wait. Okay.
Looks good. Hi guys, so let me show you the update. So we were gone for 4 days. So I've started germinating the one on Monday, and this is like 1 week from Monday. So these guys are very long now and starting to grow roots. So you can pot them in a little container to let it sink. I'll show you here. It may not be a good image, but I have the other ones. This is about 3 weeks old, and so I'm just gonna add this into a pot later. But they're doing very well. All of the 3 germinated. So hydrogen peroxide definitely helps a lot. It helps get the seed to absorb more oxygen, and yeah, it helps to germinate. I'm so sorry, my kids are so loud. Anyway, so let me just show you. I'm gonna switch the camera. Yeah, I'm just reusing the pot from the painted pot challenge. I do like the pot that I painted, but it just didn't look well with the other plants, so I decided to use it for this lettuce for now. But as you can see, these are all 3. These are like 3 weeks old. They're very long, and I guess that's how they grow. I could probably add more water. We're not eating pizza tonight, Liam. We're having noodles. Anyway, so I'm gonna pot these guy up in here. So I have leca. Normally they would recommend, I mean, like everywhere on Google and YouTube, they use clay, but I don't want to use clay. So I'm experimenting with the leca balls, and some floats up. So I'm adding some Liam. It's not nighttime now. I added some quartz that we picked up from the lake, and help it to weigh down. So and this one, I don't know, I thought this was another stem and a leaf coming out, but apparently it's rooting again from there. So from my research, they do not bloom the first year or 2, maybe even the second year. So I don't think they will bloom this year. So just hope that I can keep this until next summer and see if it might bloom next year. But I will definitely keep it updated. And my bowl is big enough, I think. I think it's about 4 liter or 5 liter. So I might try to change the tank so that my beta could also live in here. But I still need to do some research. Hi guys. So here's a second update. I ended up changing the container one more time. Not container, but like inside container, because I found the little bowl that I had for Hoya. I had one extra that I have. We're not going anywhere, so I've already changed it. And then I used to use the liquid fertilizer, but I think I'm gonna try to use, because we have a aquarium plant and I have fertilizers for that. So I'm gonna pop this little tablet in, and then once I have that, I don't need to fertilize it until, okay, just a minute, until I forgot how long, like 4 months. Does it say every okay, so it's about 4 months. So I'm just gonna add this in here. I'm not gonna fertilize after that, because it's gonna be winter months anyway. So if you want to say hi, say hi.
Hi.
Anyway, so Liam, do not touch this.
What is it?
So let's just put this in there.
Wow.
And then finish this video.
What's this?
Okay.
What's this?
Like not
What is this?
just gonna.
What's this?
Liam, it's a medicine for plants.
Yeah, I'm just showing
It makes
Can I show them?
no. It makes plants happy.
Yeah, I show it.
I think it's okay, Liam. I already showed them. They want to see what mommy's doing. Sure, it's okay. So, have my tablets supplement as a fertilizer, and it will last for 4 months. So that's it for this year. I don't think I will fertilize again until spring, I guess. and we'll see how this will go. But this is all I can show you for now. So if I see any new update, I will definitely make a video on that. But thank you so much for watching. The key is, if you want to germinate, like mine was 100%, they all germinated, even though like some say that the seed that float wouldn't germinate. All of them germinated because I used hydrogen peroxide. So I think that's like the key. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.